Hi, and welcome to Allison's Walk. Today, as I do a little evening hike with my kids, I want to take some time to talk about Jesus and the cross. This Faith Friday is Good Friday, when we remember Jesus' death on the cross, the mourning and darkness that comes before the joy of Easter. It can be tempting to skip the sad parts, but I understand the importance of this day. Jesus, the all-powerful, all-knowing God, chose to endure the cross, despising the shame. We all face trials, but by fixing our eyes on Jesus, we too can learn to endure.
Hello.
Jesus said to his disciples on the night he was betrayed, "Behold, an hour is coming, and has already come, for you to be scattered, each to his own home, and to leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken to you, so that in me you may have peace. In the world you have tribulation, but take courage, I have overcome the world." Jesus modeled for us community, discipleship.
Wow.
But also the truth is, when all of that was stripped away from him, he knew that he was not alone. In our trials, in our loneliness, in our darkest hour, God is with us still. The Word of God is the light we need in times of darkness. It is the truth, and it says we are not alone. Jesus was betrayed, his disciples scattered, and although Pilate said he found no guilt in him, the people still cried out, away with him, crucify him." If you read the biblical account of Jesus' crucifixion, you will see that although his disciples were scattered, he was not truly alone. Only he could bear the burden of our sin. Only he could die as a sacrifice in my place. But when Jesus' body failed him, God gave him what he needed, sending help in his darkest hours. When Jesus could not carry the cross, Simon was coming in from the country. When Jesus saw his mother at the edge of the cross, and he could not comfort her himself, John, the disciple whom he loved and trusted, was there beside her to watch over her and care for her. And when Jesus had died on the cross, and his body was taken down, Joseph of Arimathea, being a disciple of Jesus, but a secret one for the fear of the Jews, asked Pilate that he might take away the body of Jesus. And Pilate granted permission, so he came and took away his body. And Nicodemus, who had first come to him by night, also came, bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 100 pounds weight. So they took the body of Jesus and bound it in linen wrappings with the spices, as is the burial custom of the Jews. Now in the place where he was crucified, there was a garden, and in that garden a new tomb in which no one had yet been laid. Therefore, because of the Jewish day of preparation, since the tomb was nearby, they laid Jesus there. Some trials we must face alone, with only God by our side. But God also uses his people. Notice the people who encouraged and helped you in a hard time. And let's thank God for sending his people to encourage and uplift us. Let's not be too proud to accept their help. And let us remember that as Jesus said, we also are not alone. The Father is with us. Jesus spoke these things so that in him we may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take courage. Jesus has overcome the world.